Recording has started. Let me go ahead and launch Alan Wake 2. Make it so 2 of you on Discord can see it. Here's hoping the patch is here and I'm not just crazy. I can't hear anything. I feel like that's not normal. Oh, nope, that was normal. Yeah, there it is, the final draft. Do I want to try and do this on a harder difficulty? You hurt yourself just a little, maybe just a little bit. I'll try it on hard.
Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast.
Oh shit!
But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral. A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night." It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well.
Subtitles, please!
We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
Did they just give up on the subtitles? Wait! Guys, come on! Please! That's the last of them. No more God damn it, man! Is indeed this dude again. So why is... Oh, I can lower the difficulty if it gets too hard. So, that's fine. Why in the world... Okay, it still works. It's fine. Huh. We see that penis? Is that penis flopping around? A little pee-pee? Leave his pee-pee alone. It's impossible. Now...
Where'd he gone?
They didn't say a whole lot about a lot of cutscenes being different. They mainly talked about manuscript pages and TV episodes being different in this New Game Plus thing. But still, the intro implied continuation. And it was a little different, so how many times is that gonna happen? How many times it takes to break from the spiral, I guess. Oh no, I meant how many more times is our cutscenes going to be different? in some way, shape, or form. Maybe now you'll be able to open one of the spiral doors. Saga did that. She opened the door to the inside the nursery. Oh, it's coming! I'm coming. So yeah, I guess I won't be skipping cutscenes or anything, but I don't know how out of my way I'm gonna try and go to find, like, the TV show stuff. I think I missed one in the original playthrough. I don't know how. Alan Wake! Tuh! You gotta put the final draft in there somewhere. You gotta make it clear it's the final draft. Come on! Please. The game does seem to run smoother now, at least, even if the subtitles have already proven that they can't be trusted once again.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Just drink your coffee at the same time.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Slug, please do not harass me. I will cry. I will cry!
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
What map? Oh. Yeah, that's a map. Do I have a map? Oh, I have to grab it. So... Oh god, it's all just here, huh? Damn, alright. Cool.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take you out.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Baker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
But
Don't
like at
worry.
this point,
Sheriff Baker took them back to town a while ago.
yeah, they've already been in on it, I'm pretty sure.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of
going
the case so
to
far.
cry, slut.
Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Okay, here's
the Mind
this.
Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Yeah, I know how it works, game. You don't have to re-explain this to me. It's alright.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Are you
Hey,
sure?
Casey,
Like your son.
you putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Scan. But if it's your first time playing, I mean, you can't do this unless you've at least beaten the game once. Mind Palace lets me arrange my thoughts on a metaphorical wall. Mind Place?
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. It's too
You
much
nature.
sky.
I'm awake, but shit, I'm not awake.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
How much clearer can I make it? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psychos. So there's some shootouts with the
There he be. Slug. Please. Some mercy.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Slug does not give any mercy to the Forsaken. It's true. It's true. Slug.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Oh, okay. Kinda thought I did that already, but I see. Yeah.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
What? What do you want it?
Ugh.
Excuse me? Yeah, what? Bitch!
Heart removed from chest. Strapped
you,
by
game.
the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here.
More clues.
Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay, is that all the evidence? Alright,
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display? So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably
Stuff.
something this town wants to forget.
things. See, I can't get my charm until I... Let's see. I am...
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Okay. Station, interest.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Okay. What would you like? Find evidence. Okay. Somewhere.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Find evidence.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
They should throw in the occasional weird shit like that, but only have it appear for a second. That way your friends don't believe you, and also randomize it. Pretty devilish, Seymour. Nah, it's not the joke. I fucked it up. I'm sorry. The line, rather. Hear that man's talking in the distance. Tell Shannon to take the chicken out of the fridge. Take it out.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder
Ignores
what's
him.
inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Wash your hands. So the two triangles fucking. Or kissing or whatever. Should have read this. Triangles kissing that direction, and two triangles kissing it down. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm taking everything. Eat my ass. Oh, I want the map. Thank you. Might be something over here. Must get everything early. If you violate this rule, we will be very upset. Man, that's crazy.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidence. Name is a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
He's hissing those jokes about the coincidence saga. Stopped. Rip Saga. For free trial ending. Damn, how far are you just gonna let me explore over here? It's fucking crazy. I'm going the right way for the hut. Oh, wait. Ah. Interesting. Imagine if Alan Wake was in like a dragon. A really bizarre sub-story. Yes, connect the universes. Yes! No, not you. This one. More free shit just for me. Okay, so we could need to try looking over there a little bit.
A lunchbox again.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Who's leaving these out here?
Substance attempts into the Remedy verse, of course, required viewing. Oh, they're gonna Kingdom Hearts it up. Got it, got it.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Were you scared? Scared of a little water? He wrote Fortnite! Oh, fuck off. I do not subscribe to this theory. Yeah. Okay, now I just kind of have to head back, it looks like. He was in Smash have something like the Kodak calls and Star Fox calls where he writes a super detailed page about it. Yo! That'd be awesome, what? I like this. Oh, Puffy, you gotta show Robbie that cursed fan art. I don't want to go find it again. Didn't you send it to me? Or did you delete it, or? Delete all traces of it after. Yeah, but Robbie might like it, though.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Where's the lunchbox? It'd be like right here. Might just have to come back for that lunchy box. Wait, where am I? Where'd I go? Oh, okay. Not sure why I'm exploring so hard. Hey there, Deja, you silly little cat. Oops. This is not. There's this. It's
I
locked.
need something to cut this.
Oh, there's just no one here anymore for conversation. It's just a lie now. Oh, he's still here.
Are they gone? These fucking out-of-towners. We can handle this ourselves if they just stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you.
think they know everything. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
For fuck's sake.
This goes to here.
Need the key. The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Interesting little bit of nothing. Okay, looks like I may just have to go back now after all this fucking around I've done. Watch all my charms be gone, and so I can't use the Mayor Setter charm to just grab everything immediately. I would be upset. I will admit. I'm glad you found something on this in this shitty world. Makes you slightly happier. That door to again. Was that evidence?
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Fuck is fastidious? I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Large amount of blood on the table.
Ah!
The victim died here.
That was the fucking thing I was missing.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But
Very
why
concerned about
Nightingale?
matters of cleanliness. Ah,
He's been missing for
they
13
were not
years.
that. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick a switch, it goes click. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
This is where the page comes in hand, or starts to appear. Yep. Might be our first new page.
Barefoot.
Or
Nightingales?
rather, are all of them going to be new, maybe?
They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Maybe all the parts.
Reading the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Kofi's ravenous for the manuscript pages potentially being new.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
I don't think this one's any different.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
Yeah, maybe the story, the ones that are required for the plot don't change.
The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Interesting. Doesn't let me look at any more of that. Oh. Oh?
Saga bent down to inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed. Like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. Casing the deputy were watching her. She had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
Yeah, that's new. There's no editing on this page either. I don't know if that's relevant to anything.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Yeah, no more new pages yet.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Just like A and E combined.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
There's another lunchbox.
Why are you yelling at me, Chime? What's your problem? What happened? Need to panic? No, you're just telling me my shit. Okay. Thank you.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Her fucking gun pose when she opens the door. So silly.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Are you gonna let me access a safe room? Never.
The diner's
Oh.
just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Let's see. Oh god.
Oh dear. You.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the...
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
I mean, they were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Oh, I just saw that message, Robbie, just like the original post-game of FNAF's security breach. Seriously? Damn!
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
Found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party.
Once you get to the games, no wonder you have the option to keep going
No
for the true ending.
My
You can no
book
longer
has
save
questions.
the game.
Past the
Okay.
bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder.
The past your single
They were
save
telling
point
the
was made
truth.
available. Alright. At least.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Still super weird you'd word it like that. I mean, wouldn't you just say something like, "Man, I thought we'd never see you again after the..."
All set?
the
My guys have
accident
Nightingale at the
because she's
morgue
so
if
like
you're ready to go take a look.
gung ho
Let's go.
about it.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are
They
we?
call me gaslighting.
Played some D&D back
Rose.
in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do
Which is
now?
not even, that
She
makes
kept
this
saying
even
that my
weirder.
daughter drowned.
It's funny because
She
at the
even knew
very
her
least, it
name.
seems like Saga's
It's all
original
very weird.
reaction
Rose has a
almost
talent for saying
implies
the
that
weirdest
she's
thing
in dis.
possible.
She's like
It's best not to take it personally.
upset that it was brought up more than she's confused.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Fuck. Oh. You just get caught on shit. Don't even fucking worry about it. Reminds me of my imminent death. Relax.
I can't force it open. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Do we? No, I probably just have to do the case board shit for a second.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Man, I'm ready for lunch. Holy shit. Hungry. I'm sure I'll survive.
That's not right. Chest wound is cause of death.
Looking
the
at
corpse
corpses
is
always
bloated.
lets my appetite.
Waterlogged. Doesn't
Good, I'm
add
glad
up.
we're the same. Thanks, Robbie.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Juicy red meat right now, submersion soup.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
See him fucking poof again.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
No, yeah, it's still a fucking terrifying scene. Very good, though.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
It sounds good.
Vanished.
Meow. I still need to find out if I get to keep my fucking charms. I would love to keep my charms. It would make me happy. Being happy is cringe, not allowed. Thought! But everyone next gets to be happy. Thanks, Robbie. Comfort Cringe Revolution flipping the script. Cringe Revolution. What? What? The fuck? Oh, Robbie. I'm like, that's a weird narrative choice. What the shit?
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual.
This might be the same.
Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale.
You were so genuinely shocked. I
wasn't
was.
a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach.
I was like, what the
Where
fuck?
some
Why?
other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is all... other than this one. These are just the story ones. They're the same.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
The only difference is that one page. Oh man.
Now we can figure out a way forward.
I expect at least a final cutscene, and all the TV shows, along with some more pages. Hopefully not just one more or some shit.
Must be locked from the other side. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Oh, I have to do this to figure out where he went, I'm sure.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Fuck me. That's terrible.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk.
Sock, I've been feeling incredibly disappointed by your findings, or lack thereof. What did she pay for? Or why did she bother recording this? But what's this? She didn't remember this moment. It's so on the nose. She definitely would have remembered it. Finally, some fucking content.
They're a fine pair.
Good day.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson.
I guess my question still is, are they...
We need backup. The Bright Falls case?
Are they trying to pretend they're normal? Do they not know they're fucked up yet?
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Well, that's the thing, Robbie. Is they're acting bad, or is that just how they are? Because they, you know, they're goofy dudes. Are the characters acting bad?
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex, Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
Oh, well...
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me.
I feel like
before
that's
we
the
find
same
ourselves in
cutscene.
the
I
middle
don't
of
think
a
that
horror
was
story.
changed, but I guess I completely forgot that he did investigate some copycat ritualistic murder shit. So is the stuff in the fucking dark place a recreation of those experiences he had, or was that Alan Wake unknowingly writing him investigating those cases?
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's
I
merge.
need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area
Hello.
signs.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking
why-
of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery.
Why
Just
does
down
he
the road
talk
from
to her
Bright
like they don't...
Falls,
I don't remember.
there's
Does he
our
bring
Coffee
that up?
World amusement park.
When you go
There's
to Watery, does he bring
sauna,
up how he thought that was
sauna,
weird and he just kind of went with it?
And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay, we're done for now.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the
art.
word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Hey, when you gonna let me save, motherfucker? Like, damn. Plus, maybe I should try the witch's hut then. Where's this going? Back. Oh, whoops. Too far. Go too far? Yeah. Damn, still no? Damn. Don't remember what causes it to turn into a safe room. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think you're right, Buffy. It is further in the game. I get like a thing or whatever. That lets me
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here? I can feel something.
I got jump scared.
A presence.
It worked.
Nightingale isn't far.
Brain did not give me the opportunity to scream about it. I was like, wow, but like no reaction from the vocal sector.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around the Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place.
Didn't jump, just like blinked. I did a little shake, little torso hop. Wow.
Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Oh god, I'm gonna get like murdered by wolves now, aren't I? On hard mode. They're gonna fuck me up.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut.
Okay, here we go.
Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay. I just gotta make my way back up there. Oh wait, yeah, right? Handgun ammo over there. Why is it? So far away. What the fuck? Why didn't I grab it in the first place, rather? Why did I not get that? The fuck? Me too, tree.
This is the witch's hut. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
I appear to be missing something. Is it like outside? Mentioned this place being lit as fuck.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
That is how that works. Fuse box is missing a box. No, but really, where the fuck is this thing? I feel like I'm going nuts. Trying to find a fuse that's supposed to be obvious, and I don't know where the fuck it is. Don't have it, right? No. Where? So it has to be the immediate area. Over here?
This fuse is busted.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm looking for it here.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
There we go. Good.
Another page.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
I already took care of all this.
Witch's ladle. Towering over Saga. Watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey! I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
The The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadow cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
Huh. That's definitely new. Okay, can you buy me some meat sticks while you're there? Oh, and the broken down general store? Well, why'd you... Oh! I fucked that up. I fucked up that entire read. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Give me... Where you at? There's the Mayor's Setter Charm. Give me that shit. It's all over now, buddy boy. Chance to enemy on flashlight boost. Thank you. Increases quality and quantity of resources. Attack stagger more often. That's one charge of Saga's flashlight. Use max. His hand. Max. Saving. Okay. Then the game's gonna be giving me shotgun shit for now, so maybe that's all I should be grabbing is shotgun shit.
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
Pump action. That's a hunting rifle dipshit. Puppy here keeps abducting my shoes and carrying them to his area. Robbie's ultimate enemy, the cutest fucking dog. He's the Bracken! Oh my god, Puppy. I did equip the charms. You are allowed to tell me where everything is now that I have the charms equipped. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here in a second, but... Oh yeah, here's all the fucking rooms. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll just put this one here. The final draft. Turn to the heart. I'm not sure if I should have this listed as a part 1 or a part 2. Or I mean a part 1 or just an extension of the original parts. Or whatever. Figure it out. Yeah, it doesn't mark anything for me quite yet, but maybe it's just because I've gotten everything so far. It's been destroyed for years. I just never bothered to get new ones. I know that. I'd go to work and that was... Everyone could just see my socks to my fucking shoes because they were so fucking fucked up. Oh, you got to get more lunchboxes. Would those not show? Maybe it's just because I haven't walked around enough yet. Maybe it's fine. Hopefully, but yeah, I know there's a lunchbox to the north I still need to get somewhere. Okay. Alright, that's it for now. I'll go ahead and end the recording here.